little tab underneath these. There's 3 or 4 of them. Just get your screwdriver up in there and you'll be able to pry that right off. To be honest with you, after I've seen so much of the fit and function on how this thing's been put together, I may take all of these off and go ahead and reseal them. Unfortunately, there's no one to make the RV industry better. They kind of have the mentality that throw it together, let the dealer deal with it. They don't care if it's got small leaks, they don't care what happens to it. And it really shows. And they're all like this. I don't care if you're getting the Winnebago, the Keystone, the Forest River, the Grand Design, whatever it is, they have crappy workmanship. And it's really sad. But I need a backup camera on this thing, so that's what we're worried about today. So get those 3 out, and I've got 2 screws up top. I'll be able to pull this out. Should be some wiring. What I'll do is basically, in order to run this going down the road, I just have to have my marker lights on. So shouldn't be an issue there. Go ahead and pull this out, see if I can get to the wiring mount. Using a square. All this one-handed. Now I'll be able to get to it. You can see a lot of wires back in there. Don't know if you can see, but right in there is like a connector. I'd really like to get that pulled out here so that I can do a good connection. I'm sure the other side has one too. All right, so just a little bit of digging and I'm gonna be able to get these all the way out of here. So I'll be able to find out which one is my positive, which I'm assuming green right here would be my positive. The RV industry, again, cares deeply about their color coding because green wires, you know, of course, are always positive. And we're gonna test that theory. So a quick verification check to find out exactly where the power is coming from. And if you'll look, these things are in series or in parallel. Wires come along, they cook together and move on through. You'll notice those are out. So I've got 12 volts here. Now I need to figure out which one's positive, which one's negative. Positive on green, negative on black. I've got a positive 12 volts just to show. I swap those up. Black on green, and a negative 12. That means my positive is the green, as I'd suspected. So I went ahead and wired up my plug here. The important thing about knowing where, and I'm pretty sure that these would probably work negative or positive, but the important thing is this outer shell should be your ground. So if it comes apart and gets against something, it's not gonna blow a fuse. But I wanna go ahead and hook it up and see if this camera works. In? That quick. And that still has the protective screen or cover over it, so I'm kind of excited. That camera might look really good. So this comes with a suction cup on this one to hook to the dash. That makes it a little nicer. It also has some mechanical mounts, but I sure as hell am not going to drill a hole in my dash or put screws through my dash. And there's no other place to put it. I would like to see someone make a mount that would fit these 2 screws where I can mount it up here. And I may fabricate one of those still yet. I've got this out of it. I need to add more holes across here. What I've done right now is I've got my cable hooked up and I've pushed it down in here, which now gives me gotta be very careful screwing this in, not to puncture anything. Real quick, I need to check and see if I've got power, make sure everything's going through. So turn the truck to on, turn the headlight to on. I'll get these 4 holes drilled, get the new screws in it, and then I'll put the butyl tape across the back of this. Okay, so all 4 of those look pretty good. I need a screwdriver. push that through the butyl and it'll stay in there. Are you just randomly hitting buttons?
No.
Put these original screws back in with a little butyl around them.
Here.
So, not the prettiest when you put it up there, but now that I've got it on there, trim it off real good. I'll be able to put a little bead of silicone around everything, seal it off. All the lights came on, right?
Yep.
All right, so that's it. And the truck's easy hook up. It's hook it up, plug it into your power outlet, cigarette lighter for us older people. Stick it to the windshield until I can get a better grip.